Good morning and happy Saturday. And today I want to explain to you a few things. I want to explain to you what ask and you shall receive actually means, and how to use prayer in the manifestation process. When you want something, when you want to be somebody or have certain things come into your life, you pray about it. And what happens is God is love. So God wants you to have everything your heart desires, right? So you pray about it. You ask God, you ask the universe, this is what I want. Following that prayer, and it may not make sense, but this is the process that I've learned. Following that prayer comes a series of life lessons you need to learn, a guidebook, an intuitive guidebook of the internal structure you need to build to support that thing, and a pathway into accomplishing whatever you need to do to be ready and get there and build it. God is love. God wants you to have everything your heart desires. But in order to properly manifest, especially through co-creation, you need to do the internal work, do the external work, and align with it energetically. So, ask and you shall receive is a reality by manifesting, but the beginning steps are intention and prayer. It's all interconnected. I mean, the Bible uses the words manifestation without really going into great detail about the principles or the process behind it, and I think we should shed some light on that and go ahead and release the confusion. So I've prayed for certain things, some since I was a little kid. And God decided, okay, that's what you want? Well, I love you. I'm going to give you more than that. But first, I'm going to build you into who you need to be to support that, because I want you to not just have it, but maintain it. So when these contracts come up for these shady deals, you're going to say no, because that's not the right way. That's not your path. When people want to exploit your talents or use your gifts for their own gain in a negative light, you're going to have to say no. And it's going to cause you some hardship. But what you learn from this is going to make you into the powerhouse you need to be to do great things in my name. You want to change the world, you want to help the world, I'm going to make you who you need to be and inspire you to do the work you need to do to accomplish that goal. But you have to do the work. You have to become who you need to be. You have to honor these life lessons. You have to gain the mindsets, the knowledge and wisdom it takes to support something this massive. You have to undergo spiritual training. You have to understand me and how I work. You have to bring this knowledge out to the world. You have to keep and maintain a solid reputation. You have to be disciplined. You have to be mentally, physically, and spiritually aligned and tough. And it's going to seem, while you're going through this, that it makes no sense. Why me? I just wanted good things for the world. But you have to realize that the world is the way it is, and they need you to be the change, not just talk about it. So you need to experience the depths and the dregs of all that the human civilization has to offer in order to fully understand the mindsets that they embody that cause them to do the things they do. And you need to, in the process, show your light, not as something to be coveted or jealous of, but as something to strive for. The end result, serving me in this way, will lead you into greatness, will lead you into glory, and understanding that humility is not keeping small, but keeping faithful will serve you amazingly. So some of these manifestations are coming into my physical reality. Some of these things, because I don't believe that poverty and chastity were ever God's plan, but charity definitely was. I believe that we're meant to be happy, that we're meant to be loved, that we're meant to be blissful, that we're meant to bring into this world whatever our hearts desire, as long as it helps us and others. I believe that our motivations and intentions, if they remain pure, and our dedication and hard work, if they maintain consistency, will serve not just us, but the greater good. And I believe that manifestation is not a dark principle, but one of the light when used properly. I believe that those that are looking for instant gratification and a quick come up, it's gonna come and go just as quick. But for somebody like me who's got a bigger idea, a bigger goal, a bigger plan, searching for longevity and maintaining stability and consistency and doing all these great things for so many others and creating this new foundation and blueprint, it's gonna take work. It's gonna be hard work. And it's gonna be difficult. But seeing your own personal and spiritual growth during this journey, seeing the great things I'm doing for you as a result of the good works you're doing for others, it will keep you motivated. Just the change you see within yourself will be enough to keep you motivated to stay on this path. But you have to choose it. You have free will. You can do as you choose. Just be prepared to reap the benefits or consequences of your actions. And in knowing that simple truth, you can do great things or you can waste your life. Well, I'm choosing to do great things. Not just for myself, for others. I'm choosing to do that hard work. I'm choosing to do that internal work. I'm choosing to bring my manifestations of third dimensional physical things into reality with hard work, knowledge, consistency, and understanding. I'm choosing clarity. I'm choosing peace, choosing growth in all aspects. And I'm choosing to give myself grace during my growing period. Not excuses, but grace. I learned that instead of my triggers being debilitating, that's just where I need to grow. I need to heal. I need to change. I need to process. I need to forgive. I need to move on from. And I realized that in doing that internal work, great things are coming, because that's what God wants. Love and peace and clarity. He wants that for all of us. And He wants us to have all the great things we desire. And He wants us to do great other things with it to help and support others in their journey. Ask and you shall receive. But be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you're asking for. And be careful what you plan to do with it. Because intention has a lot to do with the representation of this manifestation in the physical realm. So be conscious, be clear, be cognizant. And be consistent. And watch the world bless you the way it has me. Happy Saturday.